Hello viewers, what is up? I'm Liquid, and of course, I got my raid on today. Yeah, rockin' raid. I love this map, and of course, I know I got the PDW out. However, this gameplay is from after the patch, so if you don't know what happened this past few days, is they patched the game. They basically made a little bit of a nerf to the PDW, so you start shooting people at long ranges and it starts bouncing around. Same thing with the MSMC and a few of the other SMGs, and basically it really kills, I guess, your vibe and mojo for actually playing with those guns, and it's not as easy to get kills with. Now, what I did was, I had an idea of, well, how do we beat the patch? I started playing and burst firing it myself, and then I got the bright idea of, how about actually using select fire? Select fire on the PDW actually makes it really balanced and makes it back to where it used to be as far as damage and everything else. So I have long barrel and select fire on this class as of this gameplay at least, and I've been using it quite a bit, and it is really nice. I definitely suggest checking it out because this is what you can kind of do with it. Yes, I know I have been, kind of whoring up this gun a lot in the past few gameplays. However, it's all about, using what you're comfortable with, and I'm very comfortable with this gun, and now that I've figured out that I can rock this gun still, and still get the easy kills that I was, and I know I say easy kills because the gun is just powerful. Now, I did try a select fire and suppressor, wouldn't even bother working with it if I was you because it really is a headache. It doesn't have the range necessarily like long barrel does, so if you throw on long barrel and the select fire, it will actually help you out and, just basically play like it's a Chi-Com. Then I will say this is probably a little bit stronger than the Chi-Com, so therefore, it's actually going to probably kill for you. I did die, once in a while with this gun the past few days. It's mainly because whenever you get close range, your shot, whenever you have to sit there and pull the trigger, your shot seems like it gets a little bit worse than whenever all you have to do is hold it and then worry about aiming. I don't know, maybe it's just me in general and not, using a lot of single shot slash, I guess, semi-automatic burst kind of guns, but that's just how my shot ended up. I can use the M8, what's really crazy, but then again, it's at distance. Distance and, burst fire is not bad. Burst fire and close range really is not fun, but it does work once in a while. And of course, I just want to go ahead and throw out there, before I get too far in this video, that yes, I am covering up all the names and stuff. I had to actually take this for my live stream recording again because I forgot to hit record on Elgato, and I closed it out without thinking about it before I got off last night, and I totally did not save it. So that kind of sucked. Oh well. However, whoop-de-doo, we at least have it some way so you can see it. Anyways, so some other patch things, if you haven't read the patch notes, and I don't honestly know where they're exactly at because I didn't go look at it myself. I know you can always go Google, the patch notes for what they actually patched and fixed and all that. However, apparently LMGs they made a little stronger at medium range as well. I don't know why, because LMGs are already powerful enough, and, if you throw on the right perch and attachments, they basically will, do work like they need to. I just don't quite get why they did that to us. However, they make a lot of adjustments to the game that I don't necessarily agree with. I feel like the community makes way too many decisions for the actual developers. It's like the guy, and I've said this so many times in my live stream, but it's like, your friend that you're playing one of his games and, you're playing by his rules, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the game they change the rules on you. I don't know. I don't quite get that, and I really don't like that kind of things that happen. And, that's kind of what I feel like they're doing to Call of Duty every few, weeks to months. It's like, okay, well, PDW seems strong. People, that's all they're using. Let's switch it. And I know they're trying to stay away from what happened in World at War and never patching one single gun and the MP40 basically being, God mode, and that was the only gun that anyone ever used. However, realistically, you patch one thing, you're going to have to patch another, and it's just like an endless black hole. No matter what you change in the game, there will always be something to counter your change. It was the same thing in Black Ops 1. They nerfed the crap out of the AK-74U, which made the FAMAS basically the only gun that was worth using. The AK-74 wasn't too bad, but realistically, compared to the FAMAS you could shoot long range, short range, and all that. The only reason anybody used the AK-74 is because it allowed you to run super fast around the map compared to the FAMAS made you run not as fast. And, those little things like that change, especially whenever you're playing competitive, and that's what I mostly played. However, a lot of those things actually depict how the game is played. The more you change, the more you will always have to change again, and it just gets irritating, and I'm tired of using it. And all it is really is they're looking at their statistics and saying, hey, what's the most used gun? What is the most accurate gun? And basically they're seeing that the PDW, like me, I have like over 20,000 kills with it, maybe about 25,000 now. I wouldn't be surprised. However, they're looking at those kind of stats and saying, okay, these people are using this gun way too much, so it must be really, really good, and let's completely nerf it and screw them over. And I kind of feel like that is making it to where all the, I guess, the good kids that, I mean, don't get me wrong, anybody can use the guns. You could have, you know, full 6v6 using the exact same gun, and there's going to be a decisive person who wins because either teamwork or you're just overall gun skill or whatever it is. And I just get really irritated with having to see, you know, them switch things just because they say, oh, it's the, you know, gun for the good kids or whatever. They're just getting smashed with it. It's not my fault if the little, you know, noobish kind of players don't necessarily use the guns that I do, and they're just, you know, running around retardedly. And I don't know, whatever. But they basically keep making the guns that no one uses stronger and the guns that people always use weaker. And it just gets so irritating because I have to worry about a sniper, a shotgun, and all those, even LMGs at long ranges, and have to shoot them at long ranges and close ranges at the same time. Well, whenever you're using a submachine gun and you want to run around fast, you can't quite shoot them at those distances because your gun's not quite as accurate, therefore you die even more. Basically, it's, you know, going back to the MW3 philosophy. Hey, let's make all the people just as good as the good people, you know, who cares? And I'm not saying, you know, I'm the greatest at this game, but, you know, whenever you're trying to, you know, make it more appealing to the kids that just enjoy it, and I know I keep saying kids, I don't know why I keep saying kids, the guys, the, you know, other noobish kind of population of the Call of Duty community, the guys that just, you know, have fun with it. I mean, I have fun with it too. However, the guys that really could care less what's going on, they're just running around, oh, what's a swarm? That's cool, I'm dying, I'm gonna sit in a corner. And, you know, they just keep changing so many different things. So maybe they'll actually, you know, for the next Call of Duty that comes out, maybe they'll make things almost perfect, balanced, and everything in between. I honestly, whenever this game first came out, I thought it was probably the most balanced Call of Duty that I've had in a while. MW3 wasn't too bad either. It's just a matter of getting those things balanced. And whenever you mess up with that balance with nerfing, it just kind of destroys certain things. I know they like to try to switch things up to kind of keep it fresh, but keep it fresh in other ways. You know, they came out with their graffiti and all their different camos that you can buy, which honestly I think is a little, I guess, cheapish, considering the fact that whenever they come out with different things that you have to buy more of for the game, and they say that the season pass is pretty much going to unlock anything that they come out with, I feel like they're, you know, kind of screwing us over a little bit in that sense too. However, you know, that's a different topic, different day, and all that good stuff. So hopefully they will figure all of that out, and maybe, you know, give us some free things for all of us that spent way too much money for their crappy map packs. Maybe they'll give me the cool little graffiti, and I don't. That's the only one I know, honestly. That's the only reason I say graffiti. I don't know of any of the other camos that they came out with, but I wish they would have just came out with some camos that you actually had to work for. You know, like, how about like you know, 1,000 kills with this gun? Even if you have it already, who cares? Just give people camos, you know, for, you know, actual in-game achievements, instead of just saying, okay, well, we're going to make you spend more money because apparently, you know, we didn't make enough money off you from your, you know, I guess map pack stuff, and, you know, not a lot of people bought those. I mean, I know I did, just because, well, obviously I do YouTube, and why not? But almost every one of my friends does not have that map pack, because what's the point of it? This game is great and all, but the maps that they put out after the game releases is not the greatest. There was only like one out of the whole map pack I'll actually ever play, and all the other ones is like, Hydro, you know, so it's whatever. It's just a matter of, I don't know, and everybody's of course going to say, oh, it's only $2. It is. But you take $2, you know, for every single thing that they ever come out with, then, you know, you're adding up money all day long. And, you know, basically you're taking a little bit more away from the game. So, oh well, I guess they'll figure it out eventually. Hopefully they will stop nerfing things on us, because I'm sick of it. Then again, like I said, try this out. Great class. It will definitely change your mood about the patch, because I'm sure everyone's going to start using some form of this. And I just want to say, hopefully I was one of the first around to even say this, and I'm pretty sure I was the first to try it. Maybe, hopefully. If not, T. Martin will probably have a video tomorrow about it, saying, oh my god, this is the greatest gun ever. Nah, I'm just kidding. However, I'm sure it'll be about the LMGs for him, because he loves getting everybody using those LMGs. So, hopefully I'll be the trendsetter this time and saying, go use the PDW Select Fire, it's awesome. Nah, so 100 plus, almost a nuclear with this. Kind of sucked, I died a little off of it. Anyways, viewers, hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you did and you want to see more. Also, hit that like button because it really helps out these videos. And hopefully next time I will not forget to hit the record button on my Elgato so you don't have to look at all this crap around the screen. Down in the bottom right, if you click on that, basically it'll take you to that video. If you missed it the other day, I was 143-0, and there's a lot more games on my channel like that if you haven't seen any of them and you're just kind of stopping by for this one. But anyways, viewers, until next time, I am Liquid, and I'm out.